The White House says all options remain on the table for how U.S. President Donald Trump could respond to protests in Iran.
The president and his team have communicated to the Iranian regime that if the killing continues, there will be grave consequences. And the president received a message, as he revealed to all of you and the whole world yesterday, that the killing and the executions will stop. And the president understands.
White House Press Secretary Carolyn Leavitt's comments come after Global Affairs Canada confirmed the death of a Canadian citizen. Foreign Affairs Minister Anita Anand says the death was, quote, at the hands of Iranian authorities. So for more on what is happening on the ground, we're joined by Dr. Roya Dagani, an Iranian-Canadian physician and founder of Farnova, an organization that supports the protests and the protesters in the Iranian diaspora. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Anne-Marie.
You have been able to speak with Iranians despite this internet blackout, and what are you hearing? What information do you have?
I have been able to speak to two people, actually, and a couple of family members. It was just once it happened that the other two people were amongst the protesters who had, one of them had access to Starlink, and the other one, it was just out of the blue, actually. We got the message somehow the internet worked for them, and the message came through Telegram. The information that I got was that there has been massive killings and executions, basically with military weapons, AK-47s, and all kind of, like, they have tanks in the squares in Iran, and they actually are not afraid of using it. And in some places, they have used grenades as well. They burn bazaars, like in Rasht, and in Tehran, actually, whoever tries to go on a strike and close their shops down, and then they go and burn them, so that then they actually blame the protesters. And so then they'll have a reason to go kill them, call them rioters, when in reality they are unarmed people just walking the street and shouting what they want. So they actually go and abuse them.
This is what I wanted to ask you about. You know, there are conflicting reports on the death toll in Iran, different numbers about the amount of citizens who have been killed, depending on which source you're looking to. It sits between 2,000 and 12,000. Regardless, these are human lives that we're speaking about. You described some of the ongoing threat. You know, one of the reports this morning saying that it is not just people who are protesting, but it is the elderly, women and children as well.
That's very true, actually. And they don't care who they kill because they want to stop the protests. So what you do is they have always used fear tactics. This has never been like anything but fear tactics right from the get-go. They started this whole, you know, I was there in 1978. I was 15 years old and I was in Iran. They came to burn our house down, and then they came to execute my father. They did a whole lot of things. So we know them from the beginning to now. They have been only killing, you know, the last plane which was shot down, you know, and then they said it was a mistake. It was a Canadian, like basically most of them were Canadian citizens in that plane, and you know about that. So they do a lot of things, like anything from like throwing people, students from the top of the roof of the universities, to shooting the planes, to burning, you know, bazaars with people in them. So from what I got from them, actually it was about 500 people were there. So we don't even know, we don't even have those kind of things because they're absolutely digital shut down. So telephones, they can't even contact each other. Yes. It was just, you know, one time I could get in touch in the past 6 days with one of my family members, which they all would say the same thing. There's no way it would be 2,000. And there's no way it would be less than 20,000 in my actually estimate, based on what I hear from them. It's impossible because every city had risen. So every city, they are doing the same exact thing. Imagine, like, even if they kill 500 in each city, you can imagine how many it would be.
Dr. Roya Dagani, founder of Farnova, this is an organization that is supporting the protesters and the Iranian diaspora. I want to thank you for letting us know what you are learning, as information is so challenging to get out of Iran right now. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
If you like that video, make sure to subscribe to the Your Morning YouTube feed, where you can find all kinds of new content posted every weekday morning.